Hey guys, welcome back. More back issues to show. I got some awesome stuff. I think they're awesome. This is all going to be about the covers, the variants, the great prices that I found them at, some cool second, third printings that I never see, and also probably a slight rant on some issues. But anyways, let's start off with this variant of Guardians of the Galaxy #1 by Scotty Young. This is from 2013. The reason why I'm showing this book, well, I just found it in the, I think it was Monday. I found it, and it's just there's some debate on the first appearance of Groot. Everyone's saying that it's in the Groot title, issues 4 and 5. I guess issue 4 appears in the panel, then issue 5 is his first full appearance of Baby Groot. But this predates that appearance. This is 2013. I know it's just a cover, but it's an image on the comic book. Some people might consider a cameo. Me, I'm calling it the first appearance because I like this book better than the group title. Let's go with this awesome book. I got this because I love Steve Epting's artwork, especially on this cover. But I got rewarded with an amazing story. This is The Winter Soldier, Winter Kills by Brew Breaker. And just incredible stuff. It's about PTSD. And it's also a Christmas issue. And there's some Young Avengers appearances in here. We have the Patriots. Who else was in there? The Vision and Hawkeye, who was Kate Bishop. Awesome story, guys. If you see this in your bin, pick it up. It's just a fantastic read and just a great book, a great one-shot to have in your collection with a gorgeous cover. I love first printings. I love variants. I love second printings, especially when they're not like the original cover. But I adore third printings, especially if they're in black and white. And my hair's a mess. You see my reflection in the glare. So, third printing variant, totally different from the other covers. It's the Raza Run the Jewels, just beautiful black grays. Oh, I just absolutely love this cover, man. So I had to bring it home, had to pick it up because it's incredible. We have a variant here for XMen Phoenix End Song. I know a lot of people don't like Greg Land, but when I first saw this variant, I didn't know it was Land. Well, yeah, I didn't. Actually, I didn't, but I see the name there. I just love the black and white, and then the colored accents on the main protagonist. It's just awesome stuff. So I had to pick it up, man. I don't know if it's a 1 in 10. I'm not sure. 1 in 10, 125. I don't know, but it doesn't matter because I just love it, man. So I got to give credit where credit's due. I saw this book in a video by The Doom. He's a great guy that I watch. I love his style of collecting. He collects a lot of covers. He's all about covers. But he was a pretty cool guy, and he told me that actually he got this heads up from another guy called Gizmot, who I actually subbed as well because he has some great covers to show. But anyways, let's get to the book. This is Superman the Man of Steel, issue number 25 from 1993. Everyone's saying that this is the first appearance of the black suit Superman. And yeah, it is. It's right in the back page. You see the black suit Superman. And I guess the only reason why it's making some noise is because of the image that we saw for the new Justice League movie has Superman in the black suit. But actually, Superman Man of Steel is actually a title that I want to collect. I've been collecting quietly. So I'm actually happy that I got this one out of the way. I appreciate the heads up, guys. Thank you so much. Now I don't have to pay a little bit above a quarter because that's where I found it. Was in the quarter bin. Batman 619, the gatefold cover featuring the villains and then amazing Jim Lee. This is part of the Hush story arc. I think, yeah, this is the last issue, 619. So there's a few covers for this. We got the regular cover. Then we have the villain's gatefold. Then we have Heroes gatefold. Then we have a Heroes gatefold. That's a COA. Probably has a Jim Lee autograph. And then we have a second print, which is the Riddler on the cover. But this one's awesome. I just love this one. Another variant from the bargain bin. This is the Thanos versus Hulk by Ron Lim. Pretty cool. I didn't see the Starlin cover. But I got this one. This is, I think it's a 1 in 10. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's cool. The interiors are done by Starlin, and also he does the writing as well. So that's a pretty cool find. I love the homage covers, especially this one, which is 1980s. This is Nova number 26. I'm trying to find out who they're honoring. I know it's a movie. Who are they trying to swipe? It's not Flashdance. I think it's Staying Alive. I think Staying Alive was done in the 1980. It's Staying Alive, or is it Fame? I don't know which one it is. But the only reason why I say Staying Alive because it looks like the John Travolta poof hair. But I love this cover. So cool. So cheese. It's the stuff I love, man. Batman Detective Comics number 817. A second printing that I never see. The regular cover just has the half face over here blown up of Batman. And this is awesome. They shrunk it down and you get the full panel there. I mean, full feature there of both sides. I rarely see I never seen the second print before, so I was so happy to get it. Okay, so what's up with this book? This is crazy. I saw it in the bin in my shop. Never heard of Galactus Daughter before. This is a Marvel one-shot. It's done by, I think it's Adam Warren. He writes it, and he did the cover to this. I tried reading it. It's so annoying. It's full of update statuses from like a Twitter or a Facebook. That's how every single panel has. She's, she's your typical, I guess, a Batgirl from today. Very, just a teenager who has this hunger for worlds. All she talks about is food issues, daddy issues, plus power, cosmic, semi-omnipotence, responsibility to protect Earth's biosphere. I don't know. That's her profile. It's so cheesy, but I've never seen this before. And Galactus Daughter, I don't know. She's hot. That's the only thing she has going for her. She's really hot. Original Sin Avengers number 29. My three favorite covers. My three favorite colors. The red, white, and black on the cover. This is done by Frank Cho. Don't know the story, don't really care, to be honest. But I just love the way that it looks like an original comic page. So that's why I got it. And it was so cheap. All New Captain America number 1. I got this not because of the Rocket or the Groot. I got this because it's done by Paul Pope. I see the signature on the bottom, says Pope, but the Groot looks like Pope, but the Rocket does not look like Pope. But it was, again, $2. So I just loaded up on these awesome, just the variants I liked, I loaded up on. But yeah, I don't know. Paul Pope is one of my favorites, so that's cool. We got some Mike Choi right here. I love this Cloak and Dagger covered by Mike Choi. This is from the Spider Island Limited Series 1 of 3. The other 2 issues were there. I'll pick them up. I just wanted this one because I love the white, how it's glowing. It looks incredible. And I picked up some Runaway covers too. I just got them. I saw these online, so I went to my shop and I picked them up. This is the first time that Cloak and Dagger appear in the Runaways title. And a bunch of Avengers also are in this book too. And I love Dojo Chen, so I had to pick up the Dojo Chen, the one that the Punisher, the first time they meet the Punisher as well. This is an awesome cover. I've been looking for this cover for a while. It's just amazing. So this is, this is Joss Whedon. It's not the Brian K. Vaughan. I think this is Joss Whedon's second issue on the Runaways title. And I think this is the volume 2, Runaways. I love Mark Brooks, so I picked up this Nova Special number 1 variant edition. This book has 3 covers. This little special mini event, I guess, has 3 covers. There's Iron Man, Mark Brooks edition, and then there's also an Uncanny X-Men. But I didn't see those. I think I had the Uncanny X-Men when I was pulling it. But I like the Nova. I just like the shine off his armor. And I love Mark Brooks. I think I said Here we have another variant by Gary Cho, swiping the first appearance of Spider-Woman. Then we have Rocket Raccoon and Groot. All the Rocket and Raccoon and Groot variants are like so discounted in the dollar bins. But I'm only buying the ones I really, really like. This is like my second variant for this title, the Spider-Woman title. I have the Sia Spider-Woman variant cover as well. Not a variant, but an incredible book. I have this book in trade. I love Terry Moore, and I really like Echo, so I'm going to start collecting Echoes and singles because it's a book that I really enjoyed in trade, that I read in trade first, which is rare for me. I usually read the singles first, and if I really enjoy the title, then I'll go buy a trade. But really happy to come across this Echo. Alright, this is just a joke I mentioned earlier. It's probably on the title, the Cherry Blossom Bondage cover. I say Cherry Blossom, but it's Cheryl Blossom. I have a bad habit of saying Cherry. But anyways, Cheryl Blossom from 1996. This is a 3-issue mini found in the quarter bins. I mainly want this. I love this cover. That's why I was joking about the Bondage. It's so funny. I watch people run with it and actually speculate it as a Bondage cover. But it's not. It's just a joke I made. And then we have number 3. Cheryl Blossom. Cheryl Blossom Goes to Hollywood. Don Perron covers. Pretty sweet. Nothing special here. Just a Frank Martin Jr. cover for Miss Marvel issue 31. The story is actually pretty intense. I was reading it, and Miss Marvel's father is dying of cancer, and she goes sees him, and she doesn't really have any emotion or memory because it was taken from her before. By I think it was Rogue who took it away from her. I think it was Rogue. So it was pretty cool. Really, a really dark issue. Found a copy of Annihilator. I remember my friends talking about this book when it was coming out. I couldn't find issue 1. I don't really wait for trades. But Grant Morrison, cool writing, but it's Fraser Irving's art. I'm a huge fan of Fraser Irving. He's actually one of my favorite Joker artists as well. So, cool. I'll give this a read. And they do have other issues back there, so I'll pick them up. So I keep on dropping Batgirl. And when I drop Batgirl, there's a first appearance that everyone's freaking out over. It's the first appearance of Ethan Cobblepot, Penguin's son. I don't know what the big deal is. I read the issue. It reminded me why I keep dropping it. But I don't know. This is the Francis Mandipole's cover B. And it's actually selling for above cover price. So it's still on the shelf if you guys are into that sort of thing. And another new book, because I've dropped a lot of books out of my pull list, so I'm just buying back issues now, and I'm buying, modern back issues, meaning books that are only a month old. But the Totally Awesome Hulk, I remember reading the first few issues. It was actually really cool. Amadeus Cho is actually really cool. It was really likable. The reason why I got this is because I was very interested in this new team that they're developing called the Protectors, that involves these characters right here: Miss Marvel, Silk, Shang-Chi, and Hulk, Amadeus Cho. So they first appear together in this team, which is really a fun story, but it's issue 16 that just came out that they give their team the name. So folks, that's it for today. I did another haul this Saturday morning. I'm gonna show it next week, so I'm gonna be steady for 3 weeks. I'm on vacation, so I'm gonna be steady for 3 weeks pumping out videos. But tomorrow I'm gonna do my 80s toys haul. So I got some board games and some action figures that I want to show. So thanks guys for watching. I'll talk to you soon.